course. This is a massive new feature that I'm a big fan of. This is classic EA, just adding features that we don't want. But this, however, this is cool. Hey my dudes, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn great day. And obviously, career mode trailer is here and it is currently premiering, although I'm making a video. So we will be pausing and going over a few like background things and just chatting about it. But I do want to know your opinions on it. So if you can let me know down below, we can strike up a conversation in the comments section. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the matter. Now I'm going to put this on mute. Okay, so they open up with a bit of a cutscene thing. Of course, it's not actually the gameplay, of course. So off the bat, live starting points. Of course, this is a massive new feature that I'm a big fan of. The player career mode with icons, I don't really care about too much, to be fair, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm all about realism. So I don't want to see David Beckham playing for Real Madrid, or I don't want to see Zidane playing for Real Madrid. They've got Arnie Slott's face in the game, which is cool. And then I would assume as you click on new career mode, it will give you fresh starts or live starting points. I like that they call it a fresh start, because if you're a fan of a club like Man United who are not having or might not be having the best season, you can just say fresh starts. Ten Hag, you're out, I'm in, cool. Or you can play with Ten Hag still. But they've selected Liverpool here. And I think this would be with the live starting points. So at this moment in the timeline, they would be in the round of 16 versus Real Madrid. Interesting. They'd be in the FA Cup 5th round. Cool. And they made it to the final of the EFL. Okay. And I have watched a little bit of this, but they speak about like replacing managers mid-season, this, that, and the other, and that's really cool. And I hope that extends to the AI. I want to see a Pep Guardiola get sacked, or I want to see a Ten Hag get sacked, or I want to see an Arnie Slot get sacked. I want to see that, and then I want to see Gareth Southgate go and manage goddamn Liverpool. That would be even funnier. But yeah, let me know your opinions down below. They're speaking about like the new managers, all that good stuff. The league positions, and yeah, you coming in and replacing those managers. I mean, they're speaking about replacing Arnie Slot. Yeah, they do also talk about this FCIQ, of course, but that also extends to this, and it also extends to the press conferences, by the way. But now the last time we did a video where we saw some of these graphics and images, the attackers were set to attack, the midfield was set to balanced, and the defense was set to defend, right? But now they've changed a few things here. Emre Can is now set to roaming, and Sabitzer set to defend, meaning that I would assume he would be the sitting midfielder, and he would be the box-to-box player that can drift all over the place, kind of that Jude Bellingham role when he was at Borussia Dortmund. So I do like that you will be able to mess with these roles, because I would assume, just speculation, I would assume that is the temperament that you might be setting for that particular role in that player, which could be very cool, because if you want your fullback to attack a bit more, you set him to wing back and you set him to attack, and then he'll bomb up and down a lot more than what he would in a normal balanced situation and role. Anyways, continuing with this 4-2-3-1 wide, there's no real changes to it. I mean, Fulkrug is now gone and he's going to be a poacher and an attacking focus for West Ham, but nothing has really changed here. Okay, they speak about the youth academy and the youth staff and selecting your positions, which is really cool. I like that you can now start scouting for a particular youth player to fit your system and fit your role, because that's going to be very important in career mode. Okay. Press conferences, yes, they speak about the press conferences, and because of FCIQ, the presser are not going to ask you the same goddamn 10 questions. They've been asking me those 10 questions for like 4 years now, and every time it's just the same answer. Yes, we will try and do well. Yes, it's not about them, it's about us. We need to focus on us. Whereas now they'll focus in on tactics, they'll focus in on, player roles, they'll focus. And I like that. I like that so much more. I mean, right here, they're asking about the traditional number 9 and how it's evolved. And they're talking about the new signing and where she might be able to fit into the career mode. And I like that so much. It's just the small things that really add more depth to the career mode. Okay. And then they're talking about the scouting system and the youth academy. And they go into a bit more detail about the five-a-side rush, which I you know what? Fair play. I thought it would be a lot worse. I still don't care that much about it, but it can be a cool new element, especially if you are playing in a career mode where it's youth academy focused. Like, this could be very cool. And I like the fact that you can play with these players at their full potential. So you could play with this player at an 88 overall. You can play with this player at a 77 and 94. And you can play a five-a-side rush game and really test and see how, Riley might be able to work. And also, just looking at little old Kieran Riley's face, it's a lot more improved. I mean, none of these players look the same. None of these players have crazy facial hair. It's the small details, but it works. You can tell that this kid is 15. You can tell that this kid is 17. He's got a little bit of, I can't really see that far, but he doesn't have a full-grown beard and look like he hasn't shaved in 6 months. Healy looking very young, and I hope that is going to be an element, but I like that a lot more. It just adds those small little details into the game that just extends the game and makes you, as the career mode player, it just gives that extra depth. And also, I do like that they have improved the sim modes. It kind of looks like you're just watching TV. I mean, obviously this camera angle is crazy, but it makes sense. And you can also edit the tactics, and you can edit the actual gameplay that you might be seeing, which is so much better. It's better than when you do sim a game. You have these little dots like running around, or you have to be the manager and just stand on the sideline. Whereas now you can have a bit more impact, and also you can just enjoy the overall gameplay. Now, this is something I don't care about too much. You can choose David Beckham, who's a right midfielder or a central midfielder, and then you can play him in the current Real Madrid side. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, this is classic EA, just adding features that we don't want, or not that we don't want, because maybe there might be some of you that do. But was it necessary? Am I going to be playing FC 25 and having issues with the gameplay? But you added the fact that now I can be David Beckham and go and play with Real Madrid. See, like, stuff like that doesn't make sense. But this, however, this is cool. So many people have been saying, we really liked the journey. What was that? FIFA 17, FIFA 18, and FIFA 19. We really liked that story mode. Now they're bringing this back. I don't know if this is an editable character, or if you can edit the character whatsoever. But you can choose your particular path, whether you come back from an injury, whether you want to climb to the top, whether you want to, and that story mode will allow you to go into more depth with your career mode or your player career. So yes, I do like that a lot. It's very cool. I mean, this is like demonstrating you coming back from a long-term injury and how you might be able to bounce back, and that it's just things like that is really cool. They talk about the fact that they've included social media, and Fabrizio Romano, he's going to spoil the transfers in game, just like how he does in real life. But yeah, I like that they also added actual coffee into the coffee mugs, because before it was just an empty cup. But yeah, I mean, what I'm seeing so far, it does look very encouraging, and I do like that they have changed the overall menu, and it looks a lot more cleaner, a lot more sleeker. But does it translate into the game? Like, the most important thing is the game. I mean, this is all well and good to go and do, but is the gameplay going to be good? Because we've seen that they have added the fact that the players can slip and slide and do all these things, and really nice. But don't add a fresh coat of paint over something that's really bad. I want to see major improvements, although these sorts of things, just for the career mode purposes, do really take full effect. And like I say, just add more detail to your individual player career mode, or your individual career mode. Bon Mati winning the Ballon d'Or. And there we go. That is the trailer. You guys will have to let me know down below what your thoughts and opinions are on it. I quite like what I'm seeing, although now that we've seen the trailer, I want to obviously play the game, which will only be out, next month. So it looks good. Surface value looks good. But now we really need to see how things pan out and how things might be able to play. And is it a functioning system? Are we going to get asked the same 10 questions all over again? Are we going to see the same cutscenes all over again? It's things like that just become very repetitive. And I hope that is not the case. So yes, anyway, smash the like button down below, subscribe if you are new, and I hope you have a damn great day. We'll be out with some tactics tomorrow. Peace.